All right, Sagittarius, welcome back. We are going to check in with your no contact situation, and please tell me, how are you dealing with this Mercury retrograde, because it's really tough. Okay, so these upcoming weeks, please don't mind me. Just go with the flow because it's really hitting me in my head, in my body, and everything. Okay. Anyway, let's see what is going on. If you both are learning the lesson that Spirit has been trying to teach you both, I hope that there will be confirmation in this reading for you. So, what is the current situation for your no contact situation now? What is the current situation for Sagittarius? Oh, the Three of Swords. Did I see it correctly? Yeah, ouch. All right, so it looks like both of you are really missing each other, healing. There is still like a heavy heartbreak, heavy disappointment, and like it's still like very fresh. Like the wound is still fresh. I don't know when this happened, but every time both of you think of this, it just brings a lot of pain or brings up a lot of, yeah, pain. Okay. We do have the Empress reverse and the Page of Pentacles. Now that's a weird combination. The Empress reverse, for some of you, you as the Empress, you're not really feeling like putting yourself out there. You're feeling a lack of flow, a lack of creativity. That could definitely be the Mercury retrograde, or you're just not, like, you don't feel like you're quite healed from this. Like you feel like you're still needing to find ways or understand things in order to get yourself out of that space. You're not in this glowing and growing type of energy, or at least that's not how you feel about yourself right now. It's as if you need some sort of message to, I don't want to say to make you realize that you are worthy of this, but there is this energy of like, someone please rescue. Like that's what I'm getting here. Like, someone please rescue. I mean, like, this could be just temporary, right? But like, yeah, you have a lot on your plate here. I feel like this has to do more with you than with the other person, simply because of the Empress being there, and the Ten of Wands is just saying like you feel very heavy around this time, exhausted. You don't feel like you want to put yourself out there, put your makeup on, or posting, or whatever it is that usually would give you a lot of energy, but something, or this heartbreak has really sucked out your energy a little bit. Okay, and the Nine of Swords is here, Eight of Swords. So a lot of you have been going through some sort of, I want to say, like maybe a mental breakdown, or feeling quite stressed or anxious because you don't know how this is going to go, or you just feel like that snapshot, that fragment is very determined, which is not. Okay, there is something to learn out of this. Don't take too, you're making things too heavy on yourself. All right, let's see about your person in this no contact. How do they feel towards Sagittarius? King of Cups. Aw. I feel like almost that they are intuitively connecting to you and are aware that you're just not feeling your usual self. Okay, or they're seeing that you're not being your usual self. Like there is something shifting within you, and it's not for the positive, right? Like there is something shifting where they are aware that you're not glowing and like being out there. Like there is this energy of like them understanding emotionally and empathically and intuitively, and seeing another side of you. And there's nothing wrong with this, you know. I know that all these new term spiritual things are just like, oh, you're just this, and it's like, it's okay to not feel okay, you know. Like it's okay to heal through your pain. It's okay for other people to also realize like, hey, you're not coping well with it, or you're not you're accepting the pain, and you're not like flying above it and be like, oh, I'll get over it, like whatever. Like, yeah, that's usually the typical Sagittarius style, but sitting with the heartbreak is not very normal for Sagittarius, but it is also okay to send that energy out, as in like, no, this really hurt me. Because usually when things hurt you, you will not allow that hurt to be visible. You know, that's the whole, yeah, difference here. So with that hangman, they're seeing a different side of you that they never saw. Sagittarius being in pain and not wanting to flaw yourself out there. And just like feeling heavy with that pain. Okay. So the Seven of Cups is here. They're really wondering. They're having a lot of scenarios in their head, a lot of options. And the Seven of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. They're being very hesitant around this time. I do see that this person may have different options, obviously, during this no contact, but they're still invested in the option that they do not want to open up to. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm seeing. Still invested in one option that they're still holding on to, they're stuck on, but they're not opening up in order to make a change just yet. What do you feel about this, Sagittarius? Queen of Swords. Yeah, you feel like that pain. Everyone's been getting the Ten of Pentacles. You feel like the pain that they've caused, you're still holding on to it, or not holding on to it, but you are learning in a way to defend yourself and to not repeat this again. It's like this pain has repeated itself multiple times, but you never took a stance to defend yourself on it, is what I'm getting. So you feel with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, you made up your mind and you are absolutely cutting this person off. Like you want the truth and nothing but the truth. Queen of, okay, the Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you, you are heavily focused on your career. Okay, like you want a family, perhaps you just want to build a family and you don't want to mess around anymore. The Ten of Pentacles is showing me that if this person does not commit or wants to build a family with you, you are ready to slowly approach like new people. Like you are considering new options here with that Knight of Cups. Could be also like some sort of, yeah, that's what I'm getting. But you're very assertive. Like you made up your mind and you're very clear about it. Very clear. Like you may have been cutting this person off. What is the action and outcome going to be? Two of Swords. Kind of like sideways. Seven of Swords. Ace of Cups. Okay. Five of Pentacles flow down, and the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Now, this feels like this person has been in a denial to admit their mistakes, to admit their wrongs. So for the time being, I feel like they're going to be still very deceptive. They're not going to address the issue or address the pink elephant in the room. There seems to be like an energy within them that is just like constantly trying to avoid conflict or trying to avoid your directness. All right. Like this is not someone that loves directness. They like to be like in the fantasy land, in like the ether's land, in like a spiritual guru land. You know, that's what it looks like. And you just want the truth. You just want them to speak up about something. And I don't feel like they're ready to do that. This is someone that's completely in avoidant energy. And even though they have a lot of love for you, their ego is still a little bit in the way. Now, with that King of Wands, I do see them eventually learning their lesson, but it will take some time. It's like, I do see like 5 months needs to pass by for this person to feel a little bit lonely, a little bit like missing your absence. Let the heart. What was the saying? What was the saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? Like that's what is going to happen. That's what I'm seeing. And if it has been quite some time now and you're watching this and you're like, well, I can feel like there is this missing energy now, then that's where the pivotal turning point is going to take place with that Ace of Cups, where they are going to understand that, having love is so much more important than just like holding on to that avoidant type of energy. But yeah, you are dealing with someone that is avoidant, that walks away when emotions get tough. And that's why you feel like, well, how can I trust and depend on someone in a long term when it comes to commitment if every little thing happens and this person just like walks away or turns their back or ignores. Like, trust me, I've seen those type of energies as well, like just in like couples around me, and I'm like, whoa, like the guy would just like block the person for weeks even though they were living together, like ignore every form of communication. And it's like, in a relationship where you just live together, you know what I mean? Like, just, yeah, even if you're not already in a relationship, this is something that they need to learn to let go. Emotional maturity needs to happen here. Please be patient because I'm afraid of commitment. I'm sorry, I just had to laugh because it's so freaking accurate. So they want you to still be patient. They're exploring their options. They're exploring their fantasy la la land, even though they know that they have only one person that they want to commit to or invest to. And this isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. And I can't take being away from you any longer. I want to take care of you the way you've always taken care of me. So they are acknowledging the fact that you've been always there for them. And now you're kind of like, turn that around. Like, you're not taking care of them. You're not taking care of their emotions, their psyche, their, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. You've stopped being there for them. And now you start to realize how heavy that task was. And it is. A woman's task is very heavy in that sense. I feel you leaving me behind. So they know that that's why they are a little bit confused and stuck. Like, they feel like you're leaving them behind, that you're very, strict with your decision as well as your judgment on them, and that there is no way for them to even, how do I say that, like, to convince you. So that's why they're rather just turn away and ignore the situation. But love is going to be stronger than that. We both know I am not the one for you, and you came closer than anyone. So this person does not like emotional closeness. They like to be in emotional la la land, like I said, with the Seven of Wands. Even they have a lot of emotions though, but they don't like people to know about that. And I feel like you see through them. So we both know I'm not the one for you is this type of energy where they are avoiding taking accountability or being open or being truthful and coming forward. However, I do sense that this is the first part, and then there is going to be like them making a change here. Yeah, I will wait for a sign from you. And I just see 1717. The clock on that end is like 1818. So there is like some sort of spiritual woohoo going on. Well, yeah, they're waiting for a sign. I don't know what type of sign that they are waiting on, but Five of Cups. They want to know if you are also sad about them. Yeah, that's what their sign is. Like, they want to know, like, do you really feel like you've lost me as well? Or am I the only one that feels like I've lost you? you know. And honestly, that Queen of Swords to the Knight of Swords, that looks like someone that is just like not sad at all. Even though I know you are sad here, but you're not showing that at all. You're not showing your emotions or your heartbreak or your pain or the heaviness. You are showing it to yourself, but not to this person. And that could be also talking about a sense of, you know, you protecting your ego at all costs, you know. So maybe that's also a message for you to work on, to be vulnerable. Okay, like maybe there is a message saying like, Saggy, it's okay to be vulnerable, right? It's okay to feel something that isn't always positive, and Jupiter and like, you know, expansive, that's hard as well. Okay, that's what I have for you, and I'm Sagittarius myself, so that's why it comes from knowledge. All right, thank you and see you soon. Take care.